So recently, the FBI arrested somebody for sending violent threats to CNN. He called them fake news, and he threatened to come to their headquarters and gun down every last one of them. Right. So again, the FBI they arrested him, and he's actually been released on a $10,000 bail. So during this entire thing, you might not have heard about it. Wonder why? Well, okay. Well, let's go to what the president was doing. Let's ask what he was doing when this entire thing was going on. Because look, at least an attempted shooting at CNN, you would think that it would catch the attention of the president. You would think that it would catch the attention of other people. Because again, this was somebody I think was making terroristic threats. They were threatening terrorism against a political opponent. So where was the president? Well, he was on Twitter, and he was gloating about the end of the government shutdown. Now, look, hey, do I blame him for that? No. He actually did get a win because the Democrats were too weak to hold their position. So, yes, they handed Donald Trump a victory, and of course he's going to basically spike the ball, spike the football. Now, on Twitter, he said, even crazy Jim Acosta, fake news CNN agrees. Trump world and White House sources dancing in end zone. Trump wins again. Schumer and Dems caved, gambled, and lost. Thank you for your honesty, Jim. All right. Hey, look, that's fair. Again, you want to spike the football? I think you've earned it. And Democrats should be ashamed of actually giving up this possible victory, right? To giving the advantage to the Republicans after they had the advantage on this shutdown fight. But anyway, to get to the bigger issue, Donald Trump is supposed to keep us safe, right? Well, that is unless you're a Latino, Muslim, Black, liberal, or member of the media. If you're a member of any of those groups, well then, by Donald Trump's own admission, you're the enemy. You're the enemy of the American people. So he's not going to respond to this, right? Just like he's not going to respond to white supremacists who also committed actual acts of violence. In fact, the Justice Department quietly sentenced or prosecuted somebody who actually did violent acts. But since they were white supremacists, they can't say anything about it because a lot of Donald Trump's base happens to also be white supremacists. I mean, these are the people that support him. These are the people that listen to him. These are the people that think that the media that doesn't like him, well, they're all fake news. Okay? Even when they know that it's not fake, they still call it fake news. In fact, look, when it comes down to it, Trump supporters are actually the biggest consumers of fake news. There's a study that came out at the end of last year that found that fake news skewed almost entirely pro-Trump and was consumed more voraciously by the most politically conservative Americans and Americans over 60. And look, by fake news, let me give you the definition here. Researchers of the study define fake news as, quote, factually dubious for-profit articles. So it doesn't mean it's stuff that's geared against liberals. That's not fake news. Yes, sometimes there are actual, legitimate, arguments against liberals that people will use that are based in, policy differences. And we could disagree on that, but you're not making things up. But fake news, again, is defined as it's false on purpose for the entire purpose of generating clicks. So, and those clicks, of course, get ad revenue. So this is about creating fake news that goes viral in right-wing circles in order to make a buck. Pizzagate's a great example, right? Now, this is something that got picked up by right-wing conspiracy blogs, right? There was no facts. Somebody just made it up, and they spread it around. Next thing you know, you had Alex Jones ranting about pedophile pizza places, and then after a guy went into one of these pizza places, after harassing the owners, ended up shooting the place up with a gun. Look, he was there. He's like, I believed it. I was looking for the children. I was there to rescue the poor kids. There were no children there. There was no basement. There was no pedophile gate. There's nothing like that, okay? There was nothing in that pizza place. So, and of course, afterwards, after they found out that it's not true and that actually endangered people's lives, what did Alex Jones do? Quietly backpedal. What did most of the right-wing outlets do? Quietly backpedal. Come on. Look, that's the real impact of fake news. Okay? And these threats are what happen when deranged people listen to other deranged people and get convinced that the people who don't agree with you are your enemy. This is why we're so polarized, right? And again, Donald Trump, he's a voracious consumer of fake news. He fits the profile. Again, he's over 60. He's very conservative. Watches Fox and Friends. Is talked to Alex Jones. He is a consumer of fake news. So if you think he's going to change, absolutely not. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.